I mean, obviously on Saturday we were right delighted with the last-minute winner, but tonight's performance even better, would you say?
Yeah, better, definitely, yeah. Because it was a bar a little bit sloppiness towards the end when they scored, which is disappointing. It was from start to finish, whereas obviously against the opposition on Saturday, it was last 15 minutes we turned up, you know. So we knew tonight we couldn't necessarily just turn up for those last 15 minutes, because we got away with it a little bit by some good play and some good character and courage. But yeah, we knew we had to be off from the start today. We couldn't have a repeat of the Eastleigh game. So fair play to the players. I think they gave the supporters something to get excited about from the start. Everyone saw our intentions. Callum and Dallas working really well up there as a pair, and crosses coming in and people shooting and all the stuff supporters want to see. And like I say, the last 10 minutes a bit disappointing, because at one point I did think, without being arrogant, it might have gone to 7 or 8-0. But when it doesn't, naturally sometimes standards just dip just a tiny bit. As I say, that's us being a bit fussy. On the whole, great 3 points, and you know, we've got to look forward to Bromley now.
Obviously they came here in good form, 5 straight wins. Yeah. Were you surprised how much they tried to take you on straight away?
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I think it was a. You know, we scored 10 goals against them in 2 games now, so both times we've absolutely battered them. And, you know, everyone has games like that. They've been on a great run, and I'm sure they'll still fancy themselves to stay up, you know, rightly so. They've got a really good striker, a pair of strikers in Nublé and Jarvis, and they were kept quiet from Parr and Grimes throughout, which was a massive help. Enabled us to keep a high line, enabled the midfield to get second balls. And what that then does is stop the Torquay back line from squeezing up, because they're scared of getting done in behind, which then produces space for Dallas and McCallum in the little hole. So where Dallas scores his worldie from when he gets in that little pocket. So yeah, it all went to plan. Football doesn't always go to plan, so you've got to enjoy the nights when it does go to plan. Yeah,
for the first 20 minutes, I mean, Halstead, the goalkeeper, pulled off 4 great saves, didn't he, as well, before he even just filled up with the scoring.
Yeah, he did. And you know, they've been, to be fair, a lot of their players shaking hands, they've been very complimentary of our players and saying what a strong team we are. But you know, it's great, all those compliments, and the goalie making some good saves to keep it from being any more for them. But yeah, it's still a long way to go. I know not in terms of time, but points to be played for. Until that 3rd place is completely sort of nailed on, we have to put this to bed quite quickly and concentrate on getting a win down at Bromley, which will be very, very tough.
Yeah, that's going to be coming up as well. But you must be really pleased as well with this performance overall. I mean, even though he conceded towards the end, it was just the way that the side played, with a bit of free flow football as well.
Yeah, and it's had a bit of everything. Like I say, it was you know, things like the tackles and the headers and the clearances go sort of a little bit unnoticed when there's worldie goals and great skill and loads of people off their seats. But you know, the 2 midfielders got round second balls. Jeff King was hooking things up the line sometimes, where in the past he might have done a little Cruyff turn and played back the goalie. There was things where sort of gritty stuff you need to do and play in their half, and what that does is it keeps the opposition guessing, so they don't know, is it just going to be hooked or are we going to play? I don't think we were very predictable tonight. I think we kept Torquay guessing, and that's the key to winning football games. Sometimes you can't be too one-dimensional. And I thought we were excellent, because we played the game the way the gaffer wants to play, which is penetration and crosses in the box. And like I say, we should have scored more, but we didn't. But you certainly take a 5-1.
Little tweak to the system. Dallas pushed further forward with McCallum. Obviously, I'm going to say that worked well, didn't it? So I'm sure you're going to agree.
100% it worked well. You know, and it worked well when we finished up on Saturday against Eastleigh. And I think it's just sometimes it's just different instructions, or tweaking instructions you give the players. Like maybe Andy Dallas, you're starting up front to maybe drop deep, as opposed to starting deep to go high. So little things like that. And as you see, like as it went on the first half, Paul McCallum was dropping in that 10 position, as everyone calls it. So it could be, you know, 4-4-2, 4-2-3-1, whatever you want to call it. Once you're playing well, it becomes quite fluid and free flowing, and everything comes off. And that's the key to a good team. And tonight we certainly look like a good team.
Bromley on Saturday, coming up another against a good team, wanted to get into the playoffs as well. Yeah. Is that good for you, because it still keeps you on edge?
Yes and no. I think it's, you know, we lost 3-1, you know, here to York, who could still go down and may well go down. We drew 0-0 at Maidenhead, who may well go down, and then you're going to be Torquay 5-1. So I don't know. I mean, everyone thinks Maidstone will be an easy game this season. I'll tell you it won't be, because they'll come here for free and they'll really enjoy the day. So yeah, we've got 6 massive points to play for. Woking have got 9. We're 5 ahead of them, we're 5 goals ahead of them. So we're in pole position. It's in our hands, and that's certainly the way we would have liked it. But certainly the blip a few weeks ago.